Hello, good afternoon, students. This is Desley sir here. All of you might be recognizing my voice. Students, this is the first session. Actually, we are going to conduct online sessions, but still then, means we all teachers are preparing the study materials. You know the circumstances in which we have started this session. You all are locked down at home. We all are also locked down at home. And the days are passing by. Now today it is 21st April. Every year we start, actually our planning was to start your 10th standard session, vacation session on 1st April. But because of these circumstances, it was not possible and the things are quite uncertain. आप लोग समझ रहे हैं? अभी कुछ बताया नहीं जा सकता है कि किस तरह से आगे क्या होने वाला है. And but we cannot keep our hands together and sit alone. We have to start our efforts. We have to fight this situation, and without being restless, without getting disturbed. So we all teachers, the principal, entire school, the school administration, the chairman, and the entire society, they have started working rigorously on how to conduct the online sessions and keep the studies moving on thoroughly without losing our time. तो आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया होगा कि हम लोगों ने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स बनाए हैं. ईच डिवीजन हैज़ बीन पुट इनटू अ सेपरेट व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप so that you will feel that this is actually a classroom atmosphere. All the students are in one group. You are only not sitting at one place, but you are mentally at one place at this moment. In this WhatsApp group, all your subject teachers are added. Your timetable will be given, and your all subject studies, they will be started online. Okay. Now today I am going to discuss about certain things. I will be introducing you with the textbook. Then we will be discussing paper pattern, subject, lesson wise weightage, and most importantly paper presentation. And then we will generally discuss certain things which are essential for planning. Alright, so you must have got an idea as to how we are going to conduct. Actually, we are also new. This is the first time we are doing such type of undertaking such type of tasks, but the intention is pure, and that's why the results will be obviously better. But we need your cooperation, your sincerity. Okay students, let us start. As you can see on the screen, this is mathematics part 1, that is algebra. This is the cover page of algebra. On the cover page you will find there are certain pictures which depict the concepts. First concept is of first lesson, that is linear equations in two variables, graphical representations, drawing the equations on graph paper. Then second one, it is a pie chart of statistics, and the third picture at the bottom, it is based on arithmetic progression. Now we have seen the front cover page. We will be discussing all. First of all, let us get introduced with the textbook, because whatever marks we will be getting in the examination, they are hidden inside this textbook. So if we understand the textbook thoroughly, without ignoring a single word, a single letter of the textbook, you will find yourself very confident for the examination. Now this is the next page, mathematics part 1. At the bottom you will see Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbook Production and Curriculum Research, Pune. This is the board which has designed this textbook. So you can see here, this is the QR code. Digital textbook can be obtained through this QR code on Diksha app. And this will be useful for audio-visual teaching learning material of the relevant lessons, and as a reference material you can use this, and this has been given for each lesson. So it is expected that the student should be using this QR code for other references. Now this is the committee. The committee who has thoughtfully decided this textbook and tried it to make perfect and very helpful for the students. National Anthem Pledge. Now this is the preface. This is important page, students. Director Sunil Magar has addressed the students here, and whenever you find time you should read this. Here the most important point which I would like to refer is the matter under the head for more information is useful for those students who wish to study mathematics after 10th standard and achieve proficiency in it. So they are earnestly advised to study it. Read the book thoroughly at least once and understand the concepts. I also agree fully with this statement. Most of the time students, instead of understanding the concepts, they directly rush to the practice sets, which is wrong. The concepts must be understood and then they should be practiced. Additional useful audiovisual, which we have already discussed. So this page is also important. Now students, though in 10th standard we generally discuss about question paper pattern, marks, but we are not learning, we are not taking education only for marks. We should not be markswadi, we should be meritorious students if we want to face the challenges of the life and make a better career. Because now knowledge is important, marks are not important. So which are the competencies which the students will find themselves competent after learning these lessons? So knowledge of numbers, commercial mathematics, financial planning is included, then statistics and probability, these lessons, and competency statements you will be reading, then solve examples using arithmetic progressions, plan steps to achieve a good in future, solve day-to-day problems which can be expressed in the form of quadratic equations. In this way they have given what qualities, what achievements you will be having after thoroughly going through the textbook. Now as you know, apart from this textbook you will be learning for 40 marks exam point of view, but there are 10 marks for internal assessment, that is practicals and MCQs. So specimen practicals have been given. If you glance through the practicals, these are the specimen practicals, you will get an idea as to how algebra practicals and their questions will be, because they are also important. You will be having 10 marks for algebra and 10 marks practical for geometry practical and MCQs. So 20 marks will be covered, and algebra 40 mark and geometry 40 mark. In this way it is 40 plus 40 80 and 10 plus 10 20, that is total is 100 marks. So you will be getting 100 marks out of 100 in the annual examination. Now this is our starting point, students. In 10th standard there are 6 chapters. Linear equations in 2 variables, quadratic equations is the second chapter, third is arithmetic progression, fourth financial planning, fifth probability, sixth statistics, and at the end they have provided with all the key answers for each and every practice set. Now students will find that in 9th standard you have studied 3 chapters already, they have been already introduced. In 9th standard you are having sets, real numbers, polynomials, ratio and proportion. 5th was linear equations in 2 variables. 6th lesson was financial planning, and 7th lesson was statistics. Means in second term you were introduced with the 10th standard lessons. In 10th standard we are going to start with first lesson, that is linear equations in 2 variables, which you have already learnt in 9th standard. Means the introduction was given about this chapter in the 9th standard. Then financial planning. Here the 4th lesson is financial planning. Last year you studied financial planning as the 6th lesson. And statistics. You are well familiar with the concepts of statistics. It has been started, it was introduced to you in 8th standard. Then it was further taken in 9th standard. Few concepts you learn in statistics. And then In 10th standard, again a little bit extension of this lesson, means 3 lessons out of 6 you have already started learning with. So you should feel confident that even if there are 6 lessons, there are only 3 lessons which are totally new, that is quadratic equations, arithmetic progression and probability. And all these lessons are quite easy and practically also very useful. In this way, this is the index of the textbook. Now generally for first session we keep 3 or 4 lessons. If we start our session in April, 1st April, then generally 4 lessons are kept. Otherwise we keep 3 lessons for first term exam or first session, and remaining we cover till November or latest by December. So in this way, this is the content. Now if we go inside the textbook, you will find that before starting practice set, they have given certain concepts, explained certain concepts, and then they have supported those concepts with the activities for thorough understanding. Students, if you want to score good marks and do not want to lose a single mark, then a good student will never ignore all these aspects of the textbooks, because they have thoroughly designed this textbook in such a way that student should find himself self-dependent without any guidance. If you go through these solve problems, these methods, then you will find yourself that you can solve most of the practice set on your own. Then at the end of in this first lesson, now let us discuss what is the scope of the portion. As you know, there are 3 words. One is curriculum, syllabus and portion. Curriculum is the entire studies which you undertake in the schools. Syllabus, it has been divided in different textbooks: algebra, geometry, science 1, science 2, and then the third aspect comes the content, that is called portion. So if we discuss the portion for algebra, then in linear equations and 2 variables there are 5 practice sets, 1.1 to 1.5, and at the end again one problem set including 13 questions has been given. So if you thoroughly solve the practice set and then again practice problems given in the problem set, you will find yourself fully confident that you can solve each and every question based on this, and you can face the examination very confidently, provided you follow the entire textbook very carefully with proper planning. Now the second lesson is quadratic equations. There are 6 practice sets, 2.1 to 2.6, and 15 questions are included in the problem set. Arithmetic progression 3.1 to 3.4. It is comparatively smaller lesson. 4 practice sets are there, and it is comparatively easier lesson. 14 questions have been included in the problem set. Financial planning, again 4.1 to 4.4. 4 practice sets are there, and the problem set is more or less divided into 2 parts: set A and set B. In set A there are 10 questions for practice, and in set B there are 11 questions. Financial planning, it needs a little bit more attention, and conceptual understanding is very essential. Now the next one is probability. This is very interesting lesson, students. In probability there are many interesting things which could be very easy for students to understand, as well as it will be a joy to learn this lesson. So again there are 4 practice sets, 5.1 to 5.4, and around 17 questions are included in the problem set for practice. Statistics 6.1 to 6.6. This is a little bit long lesson, lengthier lessons, but if understood properly, it is a very scoring also. You must have experienced this in 8th standard, in 9th standard, preparing frequency table, group frequency and group frequency. These concepts were there, So this is a lengthy but very scoring type of lesson, and there are 18 questions which are included in this practice set. So this is all about the introduction of the textbook. I do not want to leave a single stone unturned for facing the examination. So the first step is to get acquainted with the textbook thoroughly. Means we feel confident after discussing these things. What happens? We feel confident, we have proper planning strategy in our mind, and in this way it becomes very easy for facing the challenges which we are having in front of us. Okay, now in the next part of the video we will be discussing the paper pattern, topic wise weightage, and the important things to be